Here are my top 5 AI tools for WordPress creatives. Let's dive in. I will put a link to all these in the description below, but first up is FontJoy, which gives you great font pairings for your sites. It uses machine learning to do that. Now you can use this in a number of different ways. You can just go to the website and you just click generate up here, and it's going to generate you these font pairings, and it's going to give you a title and a subtitle and then a body text. And you can keep on clicking generate as long as you like, and it's going to tell you what the fonts are over here on the left. But you can also put your own fonts in. So you just click on this little icon just here, and then you just pop in here the actual font that you want to use. So I'm going to pop in Poppins, which is one of my favorite fonts at the moment. And then you choose which flavor of Poppins you want. Let's go for that one. And there's Poppins at the top. Now you can also fix that. So if you click that little padlock there, you can fix that and then just regenerate them. And then it's going to give you lots of other options that work well with Poppins. You can also put your own text in here. So if you put your text in here, and so you can see what it looks like with your text to give you more context really about what it's going to look like. But I think it's a really quick and easy way that you can generate great font pairings for your site. Next up is Reloom, which uses AI to automatically generate sitemaps and then wireframes, and you can also export them out to Figma. This is how it works. So I've logged in and I'm going to create a new project in the top right. And this is where we're going to generate our sitemap. Over on the right is where you put your prompt. I've already got one, so I'm just going to paste that in. This is for a yoga studio. Then you tell it how many pages you want, and then you just click generate sitemap, and it's going to go off and do its AI magic. You can see the sitemap is being generated here for me. This is what it's going to use to create the wireframes. Now, these are the sections on the homepage, and you can see the other pages down below, and I'm going to generate the content for those as well. Again, it's going to use these to generate the wireframes for me. You can edit any of these sections here. You can change the order of these just by dragging them up and down. And if you don't want any of these sections, you can just right click on it and delete it. So you can curate what you want to have in your wireframe. Once you're happy with your sitemap, which I am, then you just come to the top and you click on wireframe here, and it's going to magically create you the wireframe for your site. So it's really like magic. It's fantastic. And you can also zoom into your wireframe and also make changes. So here we go. I can add the text in here, and you can also swap around sections in here as well. So if you're used to WordPress block patterns, this probably feels very familiar. So it's really, really cool. Once you're happy, you can then export that out. And as I said, Figma is one of the options you can export it to. Next up is Adobe Firefly, which is a text-to-image AI generator. It's my favorite way of creating images for websites that need a strong visual identity. You can see up on the screen, I've generated 4 beautiful images. And what I really love about Firefly is all the controls that it gives you over on this left-hand panel. So to generate these images, I first put in a prompt down here, which was a seascape in England. Then I told it to be widescreen. You can change different aspect ratios here. Then I gave it a structure reference. I uploaded one of my little doodles that I do on my phones, which is a picture of a seascape. Then down here, I also gave it a reference picture, which was the same picture because I want it to look a bit like this in terms of the structure and the style. And then further on down here, I said, I want you to use the layered paper effect. And then you end up with these beautiful seascapes. But let's say I didn't want the art aesthetic. I wanted a photo. I'd simply select photo here and it would regenerate the prompt. And here we go. You can see you've gone from my little iPhone doodle, which I uploaded as a reference on the left here, to these photographs. It's really, really clever stuff. Next up is a tool called 11 Labs, which is a text-to-speech AI tool. So you can upload text to it and it'll generate speech for you as if somebody's reading it out. This is great if you want to put this on a blog post. So instead of somebody having to read your words, they can actually listen to them. It makes it more sticky and more engaging for certain types of readers that want to listen. But you can take it a step further. You can actually upload a sample of your own voice and it'll generate speech in your tone. This is one I've just uploaded of a recent blog post. And this,
the first thing to know about WordPress block themes
is
that they primarily consist of 2 elements,
but it's not me,
templates and content. Think of your template as the...
This is AI speaking. It's really profound, a bit scary, but it sounds like me. It's kind of like a nicer version of me, I guess. It's not exactly me, but it's really clever stuff. And then you can download that as an audio file and just use the audio block in the block editor to display it. My favorite AI writing tool at the moment is the one that comes with Jetpack, the AI assistant. I love it so much because it's tightly integrated into the block editor and you can re-edit it. Let me show you how it works quickly. So in this example, I'm going to say, write an introduction about Hemingway. Just click generate. It'll go off and generate me that text using AI. Here we go. This is cool. Now I can choose to accept this or not. I can actually regenerate it. So that little icon there just lets me regenerate it and it's going to regenerate it. That's why I like this, because you can use it to mold your content. Once you're happy with it, then you just accept it. And you can see here, if I click on the list view, it's just put it in paragraph blocks. So now I can do all my normal editing stuff I like. I can also highlight text and click on this little icon here, the AI assistant, and I can ask it to change it. So I can say, simplify that text, and it's going to remold the existing text. So I love this because it's so tightly integrated into the block editor and I can kind of mold it like clay. It's not just taking over and it's not in a separate panel. It's part of the writing experience. So those are some of my favorite AI tools for WordPress creators right now, but let me know what you're using. There's literally hundreds of tools out there. What should have been on my list that I missed out? Let me know by posting a comment below. If you found this video useful, it would be fantastic if you could hit that like button down below now, because it does make a huge difference in terms of how many people get to see this video. It really, really does. So thank you if you can hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos as part of the Build and Beyond series that I'm partnering with WordPress.com to bring you, hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified when we release new ones. Thanks for watching, keep well, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.